I know that dreams come true because I am my own dream come true, and I want others to find that now. I asked my mom for a Cinderella dress at the age of 2, and around the same time I asked for Barbies, and she didn't think much of it besides my kid wants this and that. And my brother was playing with Cabbage Patch dolls and had nail polish on. He was 3 years older, so she kind of just let us live our lives. And if they were phases, they were phases. If they weren't, they weren't. I realized parents started to perceive me how I didn't see myself. They were really weirded out that I was playing dress up with their daughters. I felt like a little girl, and I saw myself like my friends. So I didn't know that anything was wrong about me until parents started to talk to my mom in front of me. I didn't know what I was because I learned the term gay and I didn't identify with it. I knew I had liked boys, but I didn't feel like one of them. And I tried to play football and I tried to play soccer and I tried to do what they did. I just had zero interest in it. And I thought I would live the rest of my life either having to pretend to be gay or cross-dressing. I didn't know there was a term for being trans, so I just thought I was the only person in the entire planet that felt the way I did and no one else would understand, and I would move throughout the world performing. When I went to middle school, we were in a career day class in the 7th grade, and a mom was showing her advertisements in magazines. And I was flipping through the pages, and there was this story on a trans female to male teenager. And I saw the word transgender, and the sentence he used was, "I feel trapped in the wrong body." And I was in class, and I said, "Oh my God, I'm transgender." Someone knows what I'm talking about? I'm trapped in the wrong body. I'm totally trapped in the wrong body. And that was the first time I knew. So I took the magazine article home, and a little while later I showed my mom the article. I said, "Is this girl just covering up for being a lesbian?" My mom said, "No." And she knew, what was happening. And I think she was starting to do her own research at the time, but couldn't find anything, especially with children. And I think a lot of it was transsexual, transvestite, cross-dresser. So she really didn't know, but she had always felt something was going to be different about me, and she knew I wasn't just gay. And I asked if I could go to high school a girl. And my mom didn't think it would be a good idea just because she didn't know what to do. So the next 3 years, I still had no idea what would come of my life, and this is now high school. I had to go to this Halloween dance as Adam, and 11 of my girlfriends were Eve. And they were making out with guys I had crushes on, and everyone was dancing and having this great time, and it was the worst night of my entire life. I just really didn't think I could go on. And then the next day or two, my mom saw that and said, "Do you want to start wearing my clothes?" And I said, "Okay." I just continued for a couple months, and in January, we found a therapist who would end up transitioning me and diagnosed me with gender dysphoria and being transgender, and hadn't really seen anyone my age at that point, and started me on hormone blockers so that I wouldn't end up going through male puberty. By May, I won prom queen and felt really seen and validated for the first time as a woman with my classmates, who were, for the most part, very accepting. I think it made sense for me. They had always thought I was the gay kid or flamboyant, but becoming a woman made sense for Corey in high school. Woman to me growing up meant vagina. I literally prayed every night until I was 19 to wake up with vagina. And then I woke up on my day after my 19th birthday and I had one. And so it's okay, I'm a woman, but that's not what woman is. Woman is however you feel you are. I go back to that quote so often. That quote, "I felt trapped in the wrong body," saved me. But I wasn't trapped in the wrong body. I was very much so born in the right body at the right time. My soul is in this body for a reason. And I know that I can prove with the help of others that we are not going anywhere and that we have been around since the beginning of time. And knowing that makes me feel so good about the community. I hope that you will have confidence in yourself because you are owning your truth, and that is a really, really, really courageous thing to do. And we work our whole lives on becoming our most authentic self, and just by knowing that you're trans and living that authentically is really big, and I hope that you will continue to be confident and persistent and also thoughtful and kind to yourself. I'm Corey Ray, and I'm here to tell you it gets better.